Hey guys, it's Elrio Aliani here, and today we're doing a different video. Not singing, not bass, not guitar, not gig videos. It is a Q&A. So I'm on TikTok and I'm on Instagram a little bit, and I'm on socials. I asked all of you guys if you have any Q&A questions for me, anything you'd like to say, and I'll respond to them. So I have a very long list of. That's not that long. I have a list of questions that people have asked, but obviously before I get into it, if you like the video, just a thumbs up. Also welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you're not. I love all my returning people. If you're not subscribing, you might as well subscribe, and comment down below if you want like more parts, like if you've got any more questions for me or anything you'd like to know. Really, I love reading you guys' comments. So yeah, we're just gonna. Question number one is, when did you start doing music? I feel like this one's a hard one to answer because you don't. Obviously, I always knew I liked to do music, and me and my little sister, we used to be like a duo, and I'd be the rapper, and she'd be the singer or something like that. And she started learning keyboard, and I started learning guitar. That was like from primary school, so like from year. I don't know, that's from young, because obviously we know like back in that time, it was probably like how long now would have been, 2014, 15, so like Super Bass would have come out and I would have known every single word to that, Little Mix, I feel like, and also music is just big in my house, so we kind of always had music around us, but I never really knew, oh yeah, you know what, I always thought, yeah, I want to be a pop star, because every little girl is like, yeah, I want to be, fans stage, I want to be all of that, but I never really knew, yeah, I want to be singer up until like year 6 is when or 5 was when I was like, yeah, I want to learn guitar. I definitely want to learn guitar. I want to be one of those people who can play an instrument. In year 7, I don't really know, year 8, probably year 9, because that's when I applied to go to performing arts school, and that was when, I was actually going to do acting, but then I was like, let's be for real, do I really want to be on, no, I don't really like plays and stuff, and when I found out that they do more plays and stuff, I was like, this is not going to be my thing. But also, music is the one. Music was just better. For me, we used to have these things called pathways at our school, and so each pathway was like it was like musical theatre, music, art, acting, creative media, dance. Is that it? Yeah, dance. And I would always think that music is the best pathway out of all of them, because musical theatre, without music, you're just okay. All the artists, or most of them, would have headphones on when they're doing their art. They'd be listening to music to help them get into the zone. There you go. The dancers, come on, you're playing music. The media people, when they're making music videos or they're editing as well, they have music. When they have a tiny exception, because they don't always do music videos and stuff, but when they're making films and they need a soundtrack, what is that? That's music. Anymore, media. And then the actors, they can kind of get away with it because the actors don't need music, but I still believe that it's one of the best pathways. But yeah, I would say I started kind of doing music like properly, like saying yes, this is one, in year 9, 10, probably. So yeah. Okay, the second question is, what is it like to be a musician? I don't know. I would say great, because I still believe that music is one of the best things to exist. Like, you cannot tell me otherwise. Do you guys agree that music is like, because obviously I'm assuming it'll be more musicians on my page than anyone else, so surely you can agree that music is just one of the best things in existence, because I just personally believe that it is great. This light is blinding me, but anyway, it actually is it is really blinding me, but actually no, it's good there, so we're just gonna leave it. I don't know, I would say it's difficult because it is a very hard industry to break into, and like there's so many people wanting to be musicians these days that I don't think people are taken seriously. Like, if I say, oh, I'm doing music, people are like, you're doing music at college? What, you failed your GCSEs or something? No, I did not. oh, you haven't got any other like choices, you're just gonna, music is either seen as the easy way out because everyone thinks music's gonna be easy. B-Tech music is it's decent, but it's not something you can just fly through without putting any work in. But yeah, I'd say being a musician is just like fun because I can do music, do you know what I mean? But hard because it's hard to break into the industry. People don't take you seriously. And also at college we had to work together at some point, and someone needed my bass line because I play bass, and because I don't know theory, I was struggling a tiny little bit to keep up with his keys because they were very they were kind of jazzy and very abstract. But like, I'm used to just learning bassline, playing the bassline, creating very simple bassline. So that was kind of like, oh, being a musician is not just being able to feel the rhythm and tap along to the beat and listen to music. You know, you actually have to learn theory, which I have not, but I will end up learning it. I mean, you know what? I learn it as I go along. I've been producing on Logic for ages now, so I've been learning it as I've been going along, and you know, I know a few scales. The A minor scale is no flats, no sharps, and its relative major is C, I think. Either way, I'm learning some theory, but I would say being a musician is hard because it's like, how much work it takes, but it's fun because music is literally the best. And yeah, okay, I put a red light up and a white light. It's still bright, but it's doing its thing. Anyway, third question is, which do you prefer, bass or guitar? Now, I kind of feel like this one, it kind of depends, because I wouldn't say, oh yeah, I would, like if I had to pick one, never ever to play again, it'd probably be bass, only because I'm more of a singer than anything else, so I always kind of need the guitar to fall back on. I could, you know, use the bass and stuff, but I just don't. So I would say I love bass so much. It's definitely my favourite instrument. Bass is underrated. It's just the best. But when it comes to like singing and like, I need the guitar. The guitar is my like strong point. Even when I'm producing, because I'm recording some of my original songs, I've been using the guitar. I don't know, which one I prefer. It kind of depends on the genre. Like, if I prefer to play bass, I think I just prefer it. I prefer to perform with it, to be in the band when I'm playing bass. When it comes to me just doing solo stuff, I'm like, let's just get the guitar out and do some chords, because I would rather be a professional bassist, expert bassist than an expert guitarist. I love classical guitar, I love like Spanish guitar and stuff like that, but I've never really been interested in doing that. I mean, I have, but yeah, no. But the bass, like for example, funk bass, like Kool and the Gang, their bass lines, actually, yeah, they're beautiful. Smith's bass lines, beautiful, but they're hard. Some of Radiohead's, like a lot of funk, a lot of soul, and some rock bass lines are very difficult. So I would say I would want to learn those instead of learning the most hard guitar part ever to play, because I'm just not interested. I honestly just like, honestly just would be like whatever. So in terms of prefer, I can't say prefer one, but because I need them. But I don't know. What do you guys prefer if no one plays guitar or bass? Or should you find easier? It's an interesting question. I think guitar is harder to start with, but easier to master. Bass is easier to start with and harder to master. And that's just my experience of learning bass. That's just how it's been for me. Okay. Fourth question, but I need to tick them off or else I will forget. Fourth question is, what is my favourite bass line? See, I have loads. Mostly the ones I play into my Spotify and go find. Actually, no. There was one bass line I played by Ocean Wisdom for a friend at college, and that is beautiful. That is a beautiful bass line. And that was. I need to find the bass. What was it? Real Smooth by Ice. Yeah, it was Real Smooth by Ocean Wisdom. That can go up there. That was, yeah. Bon Jovi, You Good With a Bad Name. It's.
I love it. This one is really basic, and a lot of bass players don't know how easy this song is, depending on how you learn it. But Creep by Radiohead, I love playing that. Bum, 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 bum. I just, it's so like a vibe, and the drums have to lock in as well. I'm like, yeah, I'm loving it. This like it's still blinding me. Just leave my vision. Yeah, just okay, stay there then. Yeah, Creep, Back to Black. And basically all the songs I have performed have been my favourites because I've just fell in love with them. But Back to Black by In Winehouse, that's catchy. I love that one. Let's Get It Started, Black Eyed Peas. I swear the name was different. I feel like it was. But yeah, Let's Get It Started, Black Eyed Peas. That was one of the first bass lines I'd ever learned, and I love that one. I feel like I'm gonna forget them because I always think about my favourite bass lines. 5 Against 6 by Mudflow. I've never played that one, but I do love it. And all of the Smiths songs, their bass lines, all of their songs. Most Radiohead bass lines. I was just thinking of one, and it's gone. Best of You, Foo Fighters. Exit music for a film. Beautiful bass lines. And the bass line in La Scène. And okay, I have many, but I'd say all-time favourite would be probably the Bon Jovi or Begging, but not the Mannequin version, the Maneskin version or Main Skin. I really like that bass line. That was beautiful. I don't know. That's hard, man. That's hard. There's so many more that I'm probably gonna end up listing somewhere because I've definitely forgotten loads. But favourite bass line is difficult because there's so many out there. I'm just like, and every time I learn a new bass line becomes my favourite. Oops. So yeah. Or Aerials by System of a Down. That one is nice. That one is. Yeah, that. But anyway, let's move on to the next question because I'm gonna be here for like 10 minutes talking about my favourite bass lines. But yeah.
I swapped the lights again. I got rid of the red. Anyway, next question again. What inspired you to become a musician? Let's move that. Music. I don't know. Maybe the fact that music is so great, and I'll just always find myself vibing to it, and just being like, yo, this is. Because the thing is, every genre is beautiful. There's some that I'm like, no, but every genre is amazing, and it's like it's just I think it just felt right when I don't know. I think just being little and watching music videos, seeing singers, and I think actually it was my coursework in year 11. I mean, for like my final piece, we had to produce a song. And I produced it. I did a cover of Don't Look Back in Anger, but I did it completely orchestral, and I might actually play it. And I did it like a dark version. If I do put it in this video, I'm not showing the vocals version. But yeah, I did that, and my teacher absolutely loved it. He absolutely loved it, and that was like, I was like, oh my god, I have talent, because I always thought I could never produce it. I was bad at producing, but I was actually good at it, and he boosted that for me. I was like, oh. But from then, that's when I kind of went down the route of being like, okay, I want to keep getting better at production and do music production instead of performance. Even though performance is the one I should have worked on. But I would just say that moment was like, oh, I'm actually really good at this. And that was in my performing arts school as well. So yeah, but I'd just say music, people, singers back in like 2010s, and just knowing that you don't have to be pop, you can do literally whatever, and people will be like, yep, I like her. I don't know, it's hard to say what inspired me, because I don't really think anything inspired me. If you already like something, it's just something sometimes you need to push to bring you out of your shell and be like, yeah, I'm into this is what I want. So I actually don't know, but however, I did love one of my favorite things was, you know how some people can like speak 6 languages, some people can, like, everyone has like a specific thing, and I was always wanting to be that person who could play an instrument. I just loved it. Like, so when I was learning guitar, I was like, oh my god, it's really happening, I'm actually gonna be that person who can play an instrument. And yeah, I don't really know, I feel like that's a hard one to I feel like that's hard. This next question kind of ties back into literally a lot of the other ones. Have you always wanted to do music? Well, no, because I always really liked the idea of acting, and I probably still would if it wasn't plays that kind of threw me off. My feet are going numb sitting on my leg. Ow. Because I really like acting, and to be fair, if I never got thrown off with all the plays and stuff, because I don't like plays, but I do like films and other stuff. And if I got the chance to act in a film right now, like a top-rated film, I would probably take it depending on the role. But I think music, I just didn't realise I liked music as much as I did, because I'm always around something, and I just think it's normal, and everyone else is like, I think that everyone else has music surrounding them as well, but some people know they have the house in silence. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. What do you mean you're just no music in your whole day? I didn't. I thought that was a thing that. Yeah, I don't know. I would say no. I have not always wanted to be a musician, because I didn't realise that you can be successful in it. Because everyone's like, you ain't gonna make no money. You're just gonna end up being a music teacher. And while that is realistic, because most music teachers do not apply to become music teachers unless they're like, that's their passion. But most of them are, it's either a side job or they didn't want to be at first. I just didn't want to be like that, and I just thought there's no point, there's no hope. You can only be a musician if you're famous. But as I got older and realised, hold on, you don't need the fame. I don't really want the fame either. I'd be happy having 1 million people listen to my music, but not even know who I am or care enough to be researching me. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. But no, I have not always wanted to be a musician, but I'm glad that I am, and I don't think I could ever sway away from this.
Absolutely not. Because you know what? I wanted to be an athlete at some point. I love running. I'm a fast runner. I know I can, if I put the work in, if I actually put the work in, I could be an athlete if I wanted to. But I just didn't feel that passion as much as I felt for music, and I didn't feel the passion for acting as much as I feel for music. So it's kind of just, I haven't always wanted to be a musician because I haven't always known that it's actually been a thing that I can do. I've just always had the passion for doing music. So it's kind of became, that's what it just became for me, to be honest. So yeah, I'd say no to answer that question.
I should have sorted these questions in, like, I should have grouped them, because I'm just going off the list, like whatever popped up in the comments of my TikTok or something, I just added it. But like, the questions are grouped together, because the next one is, if you didn't do music, what would you have done instead? I can answer that so quickly. Sport, acting, or English. I really liked English. I actually started college studying English, language and literature, but I had to drop it because my timetables were clashing. So it was between English and music, and I was like, look, I love The Great Gatsby a lot, and I'd love to study you, but I'm not getting rid of music for English. So yeah, because I really love writing, I love stories. In GCSEs, my favourite part of English was always writing stories and being creative, because I would write the most sick, twisted, but descriptive things. I like writing lyrics as well. I love writing lyrics. So yeah, but that's a quick one. Okay, next question. What's your favourite song? Okay, there's a slash in this, so I'm going to turn that into 2 questions, because yeah. What's your favourite song? I never have a favourite song, but I do have favourite songs. Okay. Dream by Sylvia Plath. I Was All Over Her by Sylvia Plath. Melancholy by Sylvia Plath. Twilight by Boa. Duvet by Boa. Fool by Boa. Elephant by Boa. To be honest, any Boa song. 5 Against 6 by Mudflow. Today by Mudflow. The Sense of Me by Mudflow / Chemicals by Mudflow. See, I always have a group of songs by an artist. I cannot, which will tie into the next question, which is what's your favourite artist? So basically all the artists I mentioned now are the people I listen to. Lana Del Rey, Dark Paradise, or Dark Mandu, or Lolita, or Old Money. That is a good one. Bartender, Big Eyes. Everybody Loves Young and Beautiful. No one can, that song's beautiful. Salvatore, like all the ones that I kind of got popular on TikTok now, sadly, are my favourites. So that was really sad for me when she got, like, she was always big, but when she became more TikTok big and more like that kind of big, I was like, no. But yeah, any song by her. Melanie Martinez is probably Tag You It, Pacify Her, literally anyone that I've sang. Yeah. I like It Happened Quiet by Aurora. Radiohead. Ow, pins and needles. Oh wait, I just think of one. Excellent music for a film. By far the best. I like a lot of Smith songs. Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now. Big Mouth Strikes Again, if that's what it's called. Hand in Glove is a good one. And There Is a Light That Never Goes Out. And This Charming Man is a really good song. System of a Down. I have been loving them. I have Toxic. Okay, I know these are their popular ones, but Toxicity, Chop Suey, Aerials, Lonely Day. Wait, I'm actually gonna have to go and to Spotify and see which ones, because I know I like a lot of them, but I think Chop Suey is probably the Toxicity. But there's another one. I swear there's another one that why am I forgetting about the soundtracks? Because I listen to film score a lot, and my favourite composers are probably Hans Zimmer, Ludwig Göransson. I don't know how to say their names. John Williams. Is it John Powell Williams? If they're two different people, then them two. If they're not, then John. Okay. Wait, sorry. Right, I've got 10 songs like by them, which is Lonely Day, Vicinity of Obscenity. I've always thought it was Vicinity of Obscenity, but whatever. Lonely Day, Peephole, Prison Song, Chop Suey, Forest, Atwa or ATWA, Toxicity, and Aerials. I feel like there's way more that should be down there, but I mostly like their Toxicity album. I just think they're beautiful. Chop Suey is like. I don't actually like metal though. I don't know if that class is metal, but I do not like metal. But they are the heaviest that I can ever get to. I don't really like the screaming, but in these songs, it works. It's needed. It does everything. Okay, Spotify will help me go. So, favorite artists: Melanie Martinez, Lana Del Rey, Sylvia Plath, Marika Hackman. I haven't mentioned her, but she's beautiful. I loved her colour of I Follow Rivers. System of a Down. All the film composers you can think of. Yeah, them. That'd be different. Radiohead, a band called Boa. I've actually been listening to David Bowie a little bit, but I mostly just like Starman, Ziggy Stardust, and a few others. The Smiths. I really like Dua Lipa as well. I know she comes out of nowhere, but Dua Lipa, beautiful. Mitski. Mitski is. She just. I don't even know what to say about Mitski. She's beautiful. Marina, amazing. Yeah, there's people I haven't really mentioned, like songs though. I like Golden Brown with the Strangles. I love it. I finally figured out time signatures for that. I mean, I kind of always knew it, but it just took me a while. So yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's no one really I've missed, but if I have, then I like Princess Chelsea as well. I'll probably put them on the screen somewhere. But I forgot, why did I turn my phone? Let me do the questions. But yeah. Question: how long have you been making music for? that's the same as number 1. So I'd say properly since year 10, 9, 11. Oh, 11 is because when it clicked for me, I was like, yeah, I can do this. Year 9 though is when I kind of had the interest. Year 10 was when I had to start. Literally same. How old were you when you started playing music? Well, no, same as question 1 and the last one. So yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna end the video here because I feel like I've been chatting. But I do have a lot more questions, so that just means you're just gonna have to go to part 2, and yeah, but that'll be somewhere on the screen before this video ends, so don't worry about that. Hopefully, I think anyway. Depends on when I record it, to be honest. But yeah, that was nice to hear some questions. I would actually do that again. I'd love to get some more questions from you guys, so comment in this one, please. You know, and yeah, I actually really enjoyed that. I loved all the questions on there. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, followed on all my socials, and everyone who took part and commented, because yeah. So that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed, you know, go on, give it a thumbs up. You might as well. If you thumbs up, subscribe, give me some more Q&As or anything you really like me to respond to or react to or whatever. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. So I can get rid of these lights now because they've been killing my eyes. God, the way the quality just goes down now. Anyway, yeah, bye.